What up, what up, what up? Today I just need to run a couple errands just real quick. I need to get some things for the baby and for the house. That's it. So first I need to go down and meet up with my wife because she has the card. We have two cards, but somehow one of us ends up carrying both of them. So I need to go meet up with her and get that. I finally got the windscreen for my bike, so I'll be able to do motovlogs again, hopefully. I probably should have did a test run first to make sure that the audio is going to come through clear. But we'll just see what happens, I guess. I'll either have video or I won't. And it kind of looks like a storm's brewing, so I do want to try and hurry so I don't have to ride in that. Being in New Mexico, it doesn't really rain all that often, so I have not experienced riding in the rain yet. So I figure, since it does look like it's going to rain and I'm on a motorcycle, we could talk about some of the pros and cons of having a bike versus a car or truck. So one of the biggest pros and cons would probably be the weather. Pro because when it's a beautiful day out, I mean, other than your gear, there's really nothing restricting the airflow hitting you. It just feels great. And when you're in a car, I mean, you could roll down the windows or let the top down if you got a convertible or a sunroof, I guess. But I can tell you right now that that is just not the same. Close, but not the same. And the downside of that would be if you have weather coming in that's going to be bad, snowing, raining, something like that, and you're on a bike, you're kind of stuck with it. I mean, you can get your rain gear out, but I don't know, that'll solve some of the problem. You won't be soaked. I'm sure you'll still get pretty wet depending on how bad it is. But then also, since you're on two wheels, you have less of an advantage in sticky situations versus being in a car or truck. You have four wheels to help you maintain control in that bad weather. So that's just a little bit about that part. The next thing is a car or truck is definitely more convenient if you're not a single person. Being able to just hop in and go to the store, load up your trunk or your back seat, whatever, with whatever you need, is a big plus in my book. Versus on a bike, you can get, depending on the style, I guess, you may choose to get saddlebags or a backpack or a take bag, but you're going to be limited to that space. So you can't do any big hauls. I mean, if you buy a bed, you're not going to be able to easily and safely carry a bed on a bike. I'm not going to say that you can't, because I'm sure it could be done. It's just not going to be as safe or easy if you were to strap it on the roof of a car and throw it in the back of the truck. Now, part of the convenience of a bike that I would say is, I mean, you can flow through traffic a lot easier, even if you're against lane splitting. You can still maneuver in and out of traffic without technically lane splitting. Better than you can in a big car or a truck. In a car or truck, in very hot weather, you can turn on your AC. In very cold weather, you can turn on your heat. On a bike, if it's really cold, you just have to bundle up and hope that'll be enough. If it's really hot, if you're sitting, it's gonna suck. Once you start moving, you'll be alright. So it's kind of not too bad. I mean, I've ridden in cars without heat and AC, and if it came between having to be on a bike in the summer or in a car with no AC, I would much rather choose a bike, because you just get so much more airflow than you do with the windshield blocking you. But that's just some things to think about, you know, when you're considering buying a bike, and if you're considering making a bike your primary mode of transportation versus car or truck. Another thing, I guess, would be that bikes usually get better gas mileage than cars or trucks, for sure. Well, alright guys, I think that's pretty much it for the day. Make sure you hit that like, comment, and subscribe button for more. Drop me a comment down below what you thought, any ideas on what I should do here in the future.